All right, guys, here we are at the bench. Just wanted to do a real quick video about case head separation. So I had this happen to me the other day while I was checking zero on a 204. This is kind of like one of two ways that we learn that our brass is wearing out. Right, so you're either going to get a cracked neck or you're going to get a case head separation. And the cracked neck is the better one to have, in my opinion. Anyways, I have taken my brass and inspected it, and there's kind of two ways that I know of anyways to inspect this stuff. And the first way, you use like this little wire, right? I just made this, man, I don't know how old this thing is. Made this little wire so that you can stick this thing down in the case and try to feel, right, for a thin spot, which I've inspected all these cases with this method, and I can't tell a difference. And I think it's because this brass is just so thin to begin with, but I don't know. I've used this before with like 243 or 308, but I can't seem to feel it with the 204. But the other method here, what you can also use is this bright spot on the case. You see that right at the end of my finger, right? So this little area right here, right, going around there. This bright spot means there's a thin spot there, and some are worse than others. For me, I don't want to see any indication that there's, kind of a problem in that area. And if you looked at this, right where the separated case kind of happened, and right where that line is, it's in close proximity to that, right? So this method happens to work pretty well for these cases. So out of my lot of 50, I've pulled out 5 here, 6 here that kind of have that. Here's one that's a little bit lighter, not as well defined, but still there. And then I think, here's one that's even lighter yet, but still noticeable, right? So yeah, time to start inspecting and start to cull some of these from the lot. There's another one that's got it's like this side looks okay, but as you turn it, you can see that bright spot kind of show up. It's really interesting. Anyways, keeping an eye on this. Now, what I'm planning on doing is working in new brass. So 20 at a time. So that's what I'll do today. I'll get all these guys turned around, and that's the other thing. I've got 9 reloads on this stuff, which is really low number. But if you're following along with the channel, you know that when I trim this, in the beginning, I actually had to trim this about 10 thou every time I turn it around, which is a lot. Right now, the last couple reloads on this stuff was more like 4 or 5 thou off of it. It's not like my 243 where it barely moves. These guys seem to move a lot. I don't know why, but maybe it's just because it's just super thin brass. I don't know, but I'm going to work some of these guys in and do some 3-shot groups to start adding that to the collection and backfill for some of these failed cases. But anyways, just a quick video on case head separation.